ladies and gentlemen. I'm back in Tennessee. Happy hump day, Trump day. We did it, Joe. We made Kamala Indian again. We can set our clocks back to two genders again. And let me just say this right at the top here. The following is not suited for all advertisers. This is not going to be an E rating for everyone to watch this podcast. I know that there are some people out there that are immediately calling for unity. I hear your calls, and I've decided to send them all to voicemail for the next hour because we are going to have some fun. We are going to unburden ourselves from what has been. So welcome back to Candace. Happy Janet Jackson Day. That's what I want to say. Happy Janet Jackson Day. When you see a Janet Jackson, you better thank a Janet Jackson. You better thank a Janet Jackson. I mean, is it weird that I'm also kind of partly sad a little bit? Like just a tiny bit sad. I said to my team, where do we go from here? Who are we? Who am I? I don't know who I am. 42 million downloads across 24 episodes of the Kamala Chronicles. That is not a joke. 42 million downloads we had. You guys were listening, you were sharing, and I just don't know how I'm going to exist outside of just wanting to know who she is and getting to the bottom of it. And suddenly her genealogy is completely irrelevant. I'm sad. I hope Trump makes her an assistant or something so I can still keep looking into it. Look, we already know what the media talking points are going to be, what the media talking points are about her loss. It's because she's a woman. It's because she's a woman of color. And I just want to stop everybody right there, okay? Because what did America actually vote no to? Okay, well, we voted no to Hollywood. Voted no to race baiting. We voted no to sex baiting. We voted no to the my body, my choice, bizarre public satanic ritual that it became of women pretending that the only thing that we have ever cared about, the only thing that has ever mattered has been our right to murder our own offspring. I mean, that got weird. And I say this as somebody who's actually quite harsh on conservatives on the topic of pro-choice versus pro-life because, look, there's a ton of women who, like me when I was pro-choice, you grow up in high school and you learn that it's a clump of cells, right? And so you think it's the science that you're learning. You trust the science and they tell you it's the responsible thing to do. And I don't think the average woman is doing this because they get off on murder. You know what I mean? But Democrats completely moved away from the concept of pro-choice. I mean, this campaign, make no mistake, it was pro-death. Pro-death. They were just like, no, we absolutely have to be able to abort our children in the womb. They were celebrating that. And beyond that, what did they run on? What was the platform? It really was just abortion and black men needing to behave like black men because Obama came down. I guess he left Martha's Vineyard and had to remind the brothers about what you have to be doing, and the brothers just weren't here for it. So yes, it is true Kamala has formally conceded the race about an hour ago, and I will say I thought that it was a well-written speech by whoever wrote that speech because obviously it's some invisible speechwriter. It was not written by Kamala, but she delivered it well because what Kamala is good at is just reading a teleprompter. It's the one thing that Joe Biden was actually very bad at. They should have just swapped a little bit there. Kamala is good at reading the prompter and not having to think. And she...
All core section destroyed. Destroy the objective.
When it is dark enough, can you see the stars? I know many people feel like we are entering a dark time, but for the benefit of us all, I hope that is not the case. But here's the thing, America, if it is, let us fill the sky with the light of a brilliant, brilliant billion of stars. The light of optimism, of faith, of truth, and service. you.
Search and destroy. You know what Langley expects. Get it done.
God bless you, and may God bless the United States of America. I thank you all.
Okay, gay, fake, and gay, but fine, acceptable. I'm happy for her to come out and do her thing, to say something to herself.
Hostiles have planted the bomb.
There's some delusion that this is a great campaign, and there's been some injustice that's happened. She didn't win the election. I want to be very clear here. Kamala ran a campaign. In fact, Kamala didn't even run a campaign. The true story here, the true story of this election, and the story of her life, is it's been one long coronation for Kamala Harris, okay? She slept with the right person, Willie Brown, and then she got on the right board.
There's only one traitor left. Eliminate them.
Again, that's not coming from me, and it's not me being petty. You can go back and you can read their articles. That is just reality of what San Francisco was writing about. All the journalists were basically saying, who is this woman? Why is she being allowed to be a part of the political process? And stuff. Right? And then what happened here?
Failures not in Crimson's lexicon.
Against an ailing elderly man. Credit to Hillary Clinton, by the way. I don't even know how she kept it within herself to pretend to support Kamala, because Hillary Clinton, for better or worse, she actually did run. She ran a campaign and she lost. And yes, she was arrogant and she never foresaw the possibility that she could lose. Hence this amazing tweet that we must always unearth that Hillary Clinton tweeted to herself before the election back in 2016 at 8:03 a.m. on October 26th. Hillary Clinton tweeted, "Happy birthday to this future president." So much happening here. Who even tweets a happy birthday to themselves beyond that, just being like, I'm going to be the president? Like, yes, she was arrogant. But as I said, she actually ran and she actually lost, and she was able to hold a conversation. She understood the policies. She had been obviously the first lady under Bill Clinton, and she had something to say. So you could see people rallied around, maybe this is going to be the candidate. Kamala didn't do any of that. She was coronated, and then she barely ran for just 107 days. Like, she actually says that in her concession speech. 107 days, we did this. Just 107 days, 3 months, that's it. It's utterly unheard of. And she looked tired. She looked annoyed that she was even being required to do anything for that long. She was lazy. She was even too lazy to just be herself. I mean, she plagiarized Barry Soetoro's playbook. It was the exact same game. She was like, oh, Obama did it. I'll just do it. I'm going to publish this fake book. Let me post up with my fake grandma. Here's me and my grandma Beryl. And then things began to unravel. Honestly, if I'm being completely honest here, the only thing, the singular thing that was indeed unfair to Kamala Harris was that she came after Joe Biden's election in 2020. Because let me show you this chart. It's an amazing chart, right? So that's 2012 election. What you're seeing right here that's being represented on the y-axis is just votes in the millions. In 2012, in blue and Democrats, 65 million votes. In 2016, 65 million votes. Just now for Kamala Harris, 65 million votes 2024. Look at 2020. Just 80 million votes. It's never happened before. It's never happened before, but somehow the Democrats just increased their margins by 15 million votes. Not for Barack Obama. Not for Barack Obama. For Joe Biden. So we know what happened was they cheated in 2020, and I feel badly. It's unfair for her that the story is going to be that she somehow lost a ton of votes when in reality what happened in 2020 is that Joe Biden found a ton of votes in the form of mail-in ballots, and that's why we just were not accepting those election results. In my opinion, Trump actually won 3 times. So yeah, we did it. I'm proud of us. Today is our Super Bowl parade. We're allowed to laugh at the things that people are doing online. In fact, I would like to take this noble moment to show you this young woman on TikTok, because I think she speaks for really all liberals and celebrities today. Take a listen.
I'm sorry. No! Why? Why? Do you really hate me that bad?
She just needs a doctor. I don't know what to say. That is just amazing. It's happening all over the internet. They are deeply upset that we did it. And in terms of the listeners on this show, what we accomplished here, no doubt, is that we made Kamala Indian again, which is why we are selling the hats on clubcandace.com. Made Kamala Indian again. We could not have done it without you guys. All right, let me tell you about Good Ranchers really quickly. Every year during Thanksgiving, there was a classic debate of is turkey or ham better? If you picked either, you'd be wrong because the third and correct option is a free ham from Good Ranchers is the answer. During their Thanksgiving special, you can choose any box of their 100% American meat and wild-caught seafood and get a free 10-pound spiral-cut ham added to it for free. By shopping at Good Ranchers, you're directly supporting local farms and ranchers in the United States. Good Ranchers delivers high-quality, 100% American meat straight to your door so you can celebrate what matters most is Thanksgiving. Time with the people that you love. To claim your free Thanksgiving ham before they're gone, go to goodranchers.com, subscribe to any of their boxes of 100% American beef, chicken, pork, or wild-caught seafood, and use my code Candace at checkout. Be sure to order by November 19th for guaranteed delivery by Thanksgiving. If you're thankful for the farmers and the ranchers of this country, go to goodranchers.com. Remember to use code Candace to claim your free Thanksgiving ham. Goodranchers.com, American meat delivered. All right, guys, about last night. So I joined the boys over at the PBD podcast. I knew it was going to be a great night. I knew that Patrick Bet-David was just going I just knew he was going to have the biggest YouTube show, and he did. It was truly amazing. They absolutely crushed it. And here's what I will say. The best part of my evening, and I just will never forget this, was me being just the stars aligned, and I was given the opportunity to break it to Cenk from the Young Turks that Trump had won Pennsylvania, because that's what we were waiting for all night. I was like, if he wins Pennsylvania, it's over, it's over. And I was not going to sleep. I was not going to make the mistake of what I did in 2020 and fall asleep and wake up and find the election results dramatically transformed. And Cenk, in case you're not aware of him, you're not aware of the Young Turks, like my story with the Young Turks is just very weird. From the time I appeared on the scene, before I was even really well known, they just made consistent video after video after video of me basically saying that I'm not black because I don't vote Democrat. I mean, crazy stuff. And he's generally speaking a very angry man and intent on telling to people that Trump is Hitler. I've debated him on Piers Morgan. Trump is Hitler. He's awful. He's backwards. And the people that support him are this and that. And so to have this opportunity, because PBD has a very far-reaching audience and tons of friends, and Cenk, he counts amongst his friends left and right. It's a beautiful thing. Cenk dialed in and did not know whether or not Trump was going to win. And I got to deliver the news to him. So let's just run that back. I will run this clip back for the rest of my life. Take a listen to me telling Cenk that basically this election is over.
Jenny, is that him?
Cenk.
Just want to say this.
BRB, Cenk, because they just called Pennsylvania for Donald J. Trump.
There's one other end. You know what the other end is? Tom just told me they also called Alaska. Alaska. Tom is saying that's going to be done with. So at this point,
that's it, man. That's
over?
it. Donald Trump's president.
That's a wrap. It's over.
It's over. Wow.
It was amazing. And if you go back and you watch it, he had tears in his eyes. I really just don't think he expected this whatsoever. And as I said, we had 280,000 people watching PBD show. I'm going to show you actually just the rankings, because this is amazing to see this too. Last night really was the final FU to the mainstream media. Just a nail in the coffin. We hate you right back. I mean, and just the order of people. Do you guys have that chart of who was on YouTube and who was polling? If you guys don't have it, it's fine. But it was like PBD's podcast. All right, guys, welcome to another special episode of Candace. Here's my theory. I believe that the elites are aiming for clinical retardation. I'm not kidding. I believe that if somebody produced a study right now and said, don't drink water, 50% of people in the world would perish.
adage an historian once called.
So you got two people on how to handle a situation like that. We watched Kamala. Kamala fumbled it. Kamala went and told Muslims one thing, then went and told Jews another thing. So embarrassing that CNN had to show. Have you guys seen this clip that CNN had to show the fact that have you seen this clip that CNN showed both? Oh my God, Rob, Candace hasn't seen it. We have to show this clip. How many guys have not seen this clip with the two? How many guys? Oh, you got to see this clip. What did you just get? You just got it saying Kamala Harris's camp is not responding.
Do you know what's really funny?
We all feel good. The numbers look good. We're excited.
Candace Owens, who
I'll close with this. There's an adage an historian once called a law of history. Only.
Everywhere I go, I tell people, look, you may not be a union member. You better thank a union member. For the 5-day work week, you better thank a union member for sick leave. You better thank a union member for paid leave. You better thank a union member for vacation time.
You better thank. I don't know how to say better anymore. You better thank. Okay.
You know, for the suffering of other people, have you no sense of purpose?
Okay. Have you no empathy, man? You know, I just, like, what is happening here? Mala, while I was in Tokyo, rolled out a new accent.
Have you no empathy, man? You know, for the suffering of other people, have you no sense of purpose?
Okay. Have you no empathy, man? You know, I just, like, what is happening here? Mala, while I was in Tokyo, rolled out a new accent.
Have you no empathy, man? You know, for the suffering of other people, have you no sense of purpose?
Okay. Have you no empathy, man? You know, I just, like, what is happening here?
I love you back.
I love you back. It's here the black scent.
You may not be a union member. You better thank a union member. For the 5-day work week, you better thank a union member for sick leave. You better thank a union member for paid leave. You better thank a union member for vacation time.
You better thank. I don't know how to say better anymore. You better thank. Okay. You better.
Juice.
Kamala, while I was in Tokyo, rolled out a new accent.
Have you no empathy, man? You know.
Did you see the clip of her talking about how dare we wish Merry Christmas to people? No.
Wish each other Merry Christmas? These children are not going to have a Merry Christmas. How dare we speak Merry Christmas? How dare we?
Merry Christmas, everyone.
Did you see the clip of her talking about how dare we wish Merry Christmas to people? No.
Wish each other Merry Christmas? These children are not going to have a Merry Christmas. How dare...
A little bit of
One enemy standing. Find him. End him. If you're enough for a final push, hope you left some in the tank. You left some in the tank.
Hostile shooter.
Area's clear. Get what we came for, and next time, do better.
Hostile confirmed.
Hardcore search and destroy. MTC is live. Assume all contacts are hostile.
Enemy dropped.
The enemy's planted the bomb. One hostile left. Take that asshole down. We're deactivating the bomb. Bomb defusal underway.
Smoke grenade.
Bomb defused. It's a start.
Which wall was it?
But we ain't done yet. Lock it down.
Wall.
Hardcore search and destroy. Weapons free, people. Make some hate on it. 4 feet ejected.
Oh my god! No! That was fucking hilarious.
Taking a shot. Lost the bomb. Wipe yourself down and prep for redeploy. Fight ain't over.
Yeah, the P-50, I got that butt.
Hardcore search and destroy. Time to get our hands dirty, Black Ops. Get to work.
Son of a bitch.
Hostiles have planted the bomb.